What do you think is the biggest source of barrier from achieving extraordinary success and being happy? Anybody? Fear, doubts, lack of courage, lack of confidence? You are all wrong. I mean, these are all good answers, but none of them are the biggest obstacles for achieving success. The biggest obstacle which comes in between from being mediocre, from becoming great, is your mindset and the thoughts that you carry along with it. It is your thoughts that pulls you down by keeping you in the past and consistently negative about the present situation. You get into habits of coulda, shoulda, woulda, and becomes a mental block to take a step forward and go in your direction of your vision and dreams. You see, there is always a door in front of you to open with the knob. But for that, you have to first clear the negative mindset to even see the knob. I strongly believe that our life is what thoughts make of it. For the longest period of time, I have been living in the past and always negative about what is going on in the present. Always carrying a negative mindset and never happy of what is going on in my present situation. Consistently living in the past. It has been an arduous struggle for me to handle the depression and anxiety attacks and staying out of it. Until 2 years back, I had a major revelation that occurred to me, and it changed the way of my thinking and has changed my life since then. But before that, I had a major breakdown. During the most crucial time, at the time of delivery of my daughter Suhani, where I was slipping into depression and I just could not do anything about it. It all started with my changing the job. Internal move within Bank of America, having seen a great opportunity and vision to make a stride in the career. But immediately after that, I got sucked into negative thoughts, negative mindset, and did not see anything in the front for me to go ahead, and was dumped in the backyard of past. My wife was all alone in hospital in pain while I was fighting to stay afloat from the depression. I could not even rejoice the birth of my and gift of my beautiful, most loving daughter Suhani and share happiness and joy with my wife. I was struggling with a sleepless night and bombarded with the negative thoughts, spiraling me down to the ground. With nothing working, I sought the divine help. One night, I went to bed, folded my hands, closed my eyes, and prayed to God. Oh God, please help me to get out of the depression and help me to live life for what I have and be happy. And I went to sleep, rather tried to go to sleep. Next day morning, it was a completely different morning, which changed my entire being. I found book of Dale Carnegie, Stop Living and Start Living. Stop worrying and start living, on my bedside table, which I later found was placed by my wife. I started reading immediately, having thought about as a gift message from God. And as I read each chapter, each page, something started happening inside me. My mind started unwinding and rewinding with the right way of thinking and approach to life. As by midway, I struck a statement from the great philosopher Marcus Aurelius, a Roman historian, which was a switch of in my mind. It said, your life is what your thoughts make of it. That's it. I immediately got on to the Just for Today program as prescribed in the book to fill in with cheerful thoughts, constructive thinking, and eliminate the worries to fill with inspiration and positivity. Within a couple of weeks, my mindset started changing, and it was a revolutionary experience. I got positively engaged at my work and got the gold medal for the institute-wide competition called Take2, where we won the second prize in operational and technology efficiency. I got the best review from my manager at the year end. Not only that, I realized my passion, my dream, my desire to become a motivational coach and professional speaker, which was buried deep down into negative thoughts. I'm happy to say that I started my blog with a theme of inspire, innovate, motivate, and succeed, which I started writing articles, posted different information and blogs on leadership, motivation, and happiness. I even started my Facebook page, Coach Rupak Desai, into which I'm still active and consistently put the snippets for a vision and dream on the path which I am on now. Moreover, I discovered my hobby, which was running, and I ran my first half marathon last year. And this year, I'm on to running couple, which I ran one of them just last week. I am set out on a journey to achieve my dreams and vision, which has been accumulated since last so many years, and become motivational and professional speaker, and instead of being and staying mediocre and just living life as is. I can honestly say that I'm glad that I went through a breakdown to realize the power of thoughts that can have over mind and body. Now I'm consistently engaged with positive environment like Toastmaster, blogging, tweeting, to stay connected with positivity, inspiration, and constructive thinking. I love my daughter so much that she is my charm of my life. She is always smiling and happy, which brings cheer to our lives. Now she is so much connected that as soon as I come home, I take care of her till she sleeps, to give a break to my wife, which I could not do and help out during her delivery. Not only that, for my love for my running, I run every weekend 10 to 12 miles, which fuels my mind, body, and heart, and stay in focused and in control. I can tell you one thing. Now I can make thoughts work for me instead of against me. I realized that the only source of joy, happiness, success is your mental attitude and the mindset connected to that. It's your thoughts what you make and become is what changes the whole setup of your living. Most importantly, I can tell you one thing. Take charge of your thoughts, to take charge of your life. And Norman Vincent Peale summed up very nicely with a quote. You are not what you think you are. What you think, you are.